Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by Remington Park Racing Casino, the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association, and by the American Quarter Horse Association.
Two of the top trainers in the United States, both based in the Oklahoma-Texas region, stayed hot with graded stakes wins last week at Remington Park. Stay with us for complete coverage of Judd Curl and Trey Wood's victories, plus other action from around the quarter horse landscape on the Weekend Wrap-Up. Hello, I'm Jim Byers. With Remington Park Futurity and Derby trials dominating the weekend schedule, the Oklahoma City track ran a pair of stakes on Thursday, April 6th. The first of those pitted distance horses in the Grade 3 Pauls Valley at 870 yards for a purse of more than $51,600. The 5-2 second choice is JESS HILBILY Bone, a true distance lover with more than half of his earnings at 870. A more recent convert to hook racing is ADMIRAL ZOOMWALT. This Gary McLean pupil is 2 for 4 with 1 second after the stretch out last summer. He's the 2-1 favorite under James Flores. EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy prepped for this with an even 4th in the 550-yard SLM Big Daddy at Remington last month. Trained by Judd Curl, he developed into a stakes winner last year and loves the extra distance. He checks in at 7-2. With more than $215,000 in career earnings, Fire on the Fly always merits respect. He's making his first start of the year after going 5 for 8 in 2016.
They're off in the Pauls Valley Stakes. James Zoomer breaking outward as they go for the turn. EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy seeks the lead and has it by a half length over CJ's Rock Solid, trying to come on through traffic. Fire on the Fly going wide into the turn. Just Twice Cash up the rail to the white. That's ADMIRAL ZOOMWALT setting sights on EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy, a length and a half back, and now skims through a spot at the rail. ADMIRAL ZOOMWALT shoots through at the quarter pole and puts a nose on the lead as they lead the turn. It's ADMIRAL ZOOMWALT inside. EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy second, being asked now. Farther out, CJ's Rock Solid. Furlong to go. ADMIRAL ZOOMWALT now into a drive, is up by a half length, trying to pull clear. EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy is not done and is coming back on the ADMIRAL. ADMIRAL ZOOMWALT inside. EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy to the outside. They're bobbing noses to the line. EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy prevails.
Jockey Donnell Blake is a fixture in distance stakes in the South, and he calls on all his skill to get EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy up in time. ADMIRAL ZOOMWALT a strong second, with JESS HILBILY Bone third. An Oklahoma-bred gelding by gold medal JESS out of the Willie Wicked mare Miss Sound Viking. EYESA SHOOFLY Dandy wins for the 10th time in 24 starts. He's now a graded winner for Curtis Smith and Steve Holt. Judd Curl, the winning trainer. The winner's time, 45.169 seconds, a 101 speed index. Sunland Park offers the only race for 2-year-olds on this week's show, the New Mexican Spring Futurity. Oddly enough, the sire, First Moonflash, beget the top 4 qualifiers and 5 of 10 overall for this 300-yard restricted Grade 2, worth almost $363,000. Spoiling that angle, though, is the stallion Six's Royal, whose gelding Money's a Maker leads most of the way to score by a neck. Now 2 for 3, Money's a Maker was a $4,000 yearling purchase by Enrique Barrera. Cynthia Gonzalez, the winning trainer, and Mauro Salcedo, the judge. The winner was bred in New Mexico by D. Mooring and Jaime Cervantes. The time, 15.202 seconds. There's more coming up, including full coverage of the Mr. Jet Moore Stakes and a look at the AQRA Derby from Turf Paradise.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses, promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interest at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
The 2017 Remington Park Quarter Horse season continues through June 3rd. The $1 Million Heritage Place Futurity and Grade 1 Remington Park Championship headline the richest card on the season's final day.
1 year ago, Sam Crow ran second in Remington Park's Mr. Jet Moore Stakes. That would not be noteworthy, except it continued a trend of runner-up finishes that dated to the 2015 Rainbow Derby. Now a 5-year-old, Sam Crow brought a string of 7 seconds in his previous 8 starts into Thursday's renewal of the restricted Grade 2 Mr. Jet Moore. 350 yards is the distance, and the purse is $61,800 for these Oklahoma breds. Among his rivals in this one is Ivy Gone, a 10-time winner who ran third in the Open Grade 2 East Tex at Remington last month. Once again, Cody Wainscott will run. The only horse to beat Sam Crow in the March 12th Mighty Deck 3 Stakes was Valiant Rogue, and that was by a nose. This 5-2 second choice is trained by Judd Curl. With the Rainbow Derby among his wins, he's made more than $632,000. Sam Crow brings a massive career bankroll of $925,000 plus. Now a 5-year-old, he's running some tough luck and faced top-notchers. 2 of his runner-up finishes were in the Rainbow and All-American Derbies. He's the even money favorite here. The only mare in the field is PHOEBESDYNASTY, who's campaigned all over the Southwest and makes her Remington debut in this spot.
They're off in the Mr. Jetmore Stakes. Sam Crow, sharp start outside right there. Major Freight coming on. Bye-bye Freight train to the inside. Ivy Gone. Halfway home, Ivy Gone fighting hard from the rail. Sam Crow digging down and trying to get some openings here. And Sam Crow trying to spread away. And Sam Crow is going to win his first race at Remington Park in the Mr. Jetmore Stakes.
After 4 seconds in 4 career added money tries at Remington, Sam Crow leaves no doubt about this one and wins with authority under Ricky Ramirez. Valiant Rogue settles for second this time, with PHOEBESDYNASTY third. Bred in Oklahoma by Paris Wixon, Sam Crow is a gelding by Valiant Hero out of the Chicks Beduino mare Bourbon Street Chick. A one-time $40,000 yearling purchase, Sam Crow has now run up $960,000 plus in his career, all of it racing for Terry Baber. Trey Wood, the winning trainer, and he was joined by his young daughter in the winner's circle.
And we put a flipping halter on him, which we decided a couple of days after his last race, because we figured if we were going to compete with these type of horses, we needed to do something to at least get him away with the other horses. And it seemed to work tonight.
And being a seasoned horse such as he is, was conversion to a flipping halter a big deal at all or not?
Not really. We stood him with it, and he always stands like a champ anyway. We just needed something to try to put a little tension on him to maybe feel like he needed to leave better. And I don't know if it helped or not, but if we ain't going to change it now.
Final time for the Mr. Jetmore, 17.346 seconds.
You're not just my horse. You're my family. I may hold the reins, but you hold my heart.
The 2017 Remington Park Quarter Horse season continues through June 3rd. The $1 Million Heritage Place Futurity and Grade 1 Remington Park Championship headline the richest card on the season's final day.
Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by Remington Park Racing Casino, the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association, and by the American Quarter Horse Association.
That's it for this week's show. Be sure to follow another of our series, Inside, with Taylor Van Beber. Her next installment will examine the $1 Million Remington Park Futurity. The final for that Oklahoma-bred Grade 2 is April 22nd. I'm Jim Byers. For the entire staff and crew here at Raceview Network, thanks for watching. Look for us again next time on the Weekend Wrap-Up.